Okay. So there it is, the question of the day. And once again, we're going to try to make this a daily feature during this last segment, which is abbreviated.
Every Friday at 1:30.
Oh, just Fridays. Sorry about that. Just Fridays. Yeah, we couldn't maintain it for a whole week. We have the shortest attention spans of any Bay Area radio station. Yep. So we'll do it on Fridays. Tweet, text, or call in. Question of the day. All right, here you go. You ready?
Let's go.
This is from a listener. When does a nap become sleep? When does a nap become sleep?
When you wake up and say, oh, explicit. When you wake up from that nap like, oh, it went too long, that to me, my friend, is sleep.
Yeah, I think there's a couple ways this could go.
This is great.
I think there's a couple ways this could go. I think there's a time element here, but I also think there should be rules where, do you take naps, Scoo?
No, I can't. I'm not, but if I go in the movie theater and pay my money, I'm napping for 2 hours.
Okay, that's not what we're talking about. Evan, do you nap?
All the time.
Okay. So I'm going to have to ask you some questions. All right?
Please do.
All right,
Your Honor.
When you take a nap, are you in your bed, first of all?
No.
Well, that's a big criteria. I'm almost ready to say automatically it's not sleep.
People nap in their cars down there on lunch break.
Yeah, no, it's a nap on the couch, but can it be sleep on the couch? I'm going to say no.
See, I say you can sleep on the couch, and I do it pretty frequently.
I've done it in my single years.
Well, if you wake up and it's daytime, if you wake up and the sun's coming up, then it's sleep, obviously. I think another important question is if you're napping in bed. I take a lot of naps. I nap. Do you?
So you say I'm going to nap?
Yes.
What's your time
say rest
frame?
my eyes.
Yeah. What? An hour? 40 minutes? If Evan
for example,
I just can't nap.
My feeling is I would ask the question: do you get under the covers?
Oh no.
Do you get under the covers of your bed?
My answer would be no. That's sleep. If you're under that,
that's what I believe. That's the case. If you are under the covers, that's sleep.
Yeah, no doubt.
Now, do you have your socks on?
That's weird, but yeah, you can have them
that's
on
a
or
nap.
off.
Socks are nap.
I think it depends on if you sleep with socks on or off, because
do people sleep with socks on?
Yeah,
like overnight.
God. Oh man.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Wool socks.
You killing me?
Oh, I thought
I lotion my feet and then put the sock on to keep the moisture in them.
I've never worn socks.
Yeah, that's serial killer stuff right there. Sleep 8 hours with socks on.
Kind of.
Are you guys
50% representation here? Me and Guru are on the same page.
What if it's winter time?
They better not have an elastic top.
Yeah,
or your circulation, gangrene or whatever the thing is when you cut off the circulation.
A nap.
This is a great one.
You can nap in the car, Steiny. People do it at their job. Where you going for lunch? I'm going to take a nap.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you're fully clothed.
We're talking about when does a nap go so long or things
I'm saying
happen.
over an hour to me.
The 310 with a great one. If you're drooling, you're sleeping. That is true. If you got a drool thing on your pillow.
Spit.
And then we may have a doctor in the house. He may have an official classification. He says it's not a nap if you hit REM sleep, REM sleep.
This I agree with. Yes.
Wow.
But how do you know if you hit REM? Like when you start having dreams?
Yeah, that's it. REM. Your REM. When you hit your REM, it's like your deep sleep. So to Goo's point, when you wake up and you go, "Oh bleep," that's probably because you've gone through your REM cycle and you kind of lost track of where you're at.
Oh well, then I don't take naps because every nap ends with me going, "Ah!"
Oh boy,
yeah. You don't do that. You're just laying there. You're like, oh my God.
You're having nightmares, buddy. Tell us more about you, Steiny. Wow, dude.
I think, what's the longest nap you can take? To me, it's 3 hours.
That's sleep.
That is sleep.
Definitely sleep.
You gonna get up for 3 hours?
2 is the most you can take.
Oh man, that's a long one too, K.
See, I think
that's the maximum level.
See, I think like I used to go play basketball on a Saturday morning, get done at about noon, maybe have go for lunch, have a beer or two, get home about 2, nap till about 5, and then go have the night.
Yeah, that's sleep, Steiny.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of NBA players take naps in the afternoon.
Well, they say it's good for you.
Yeah. Oh, they're also up pretty late.
Hey, not our Warriors.
For the game. I mean,
not our Warriors.
Off the hippie lettuce.
No, our Warriors don't do that. Oh. They get to bed on time, and they get their 8 hours a ride.
Well, we've brought them up today multiple times. What about that We Believe team, Steiny?
They got their sleep.
And they got their hippie lettuce, too.
Hey.
With the coach.
Allegedly.
Oh,
allegedly. No.
It's not alleged.
No. Let me clear that story up.
I heard Steven Jackson talk about it. They went to Nelly's condo.
You misunderstood.
And he rolling.
Don Nelson did not smoke weed during the We Believe year.
You mean the Weed Believe?
That's none.
He moved, he lives in Maui.
Yeah.
And in the last 7 or 8 years, he has begun to grow marijuana.
Right,
he was
but
not
you heard
Steven
Jackson and Matt Barnes simultaneously together say they went to his condo.
Well, he didn't care if they did it.
No, but he would be back there smoking.
No, he wouldn't. I'm telling you, I think you misunderstood.
Now, I'm going to send you the video. Now, they could have been telling the tall tale. I don't doubt it, but they were both laughing.
I almost remember Nelson talking about, I don't do that.
Well, of course.
Because I remember I'm pretty sure I'm right on this.
No, I just did, about a week ago, Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes talked about it.
We talked to Nelly back then about his card games on Maui. Willie Nelson would be there.
I remember that.
Woody Harrelson would be there.
Gotcha.
And Owen Wilson would be there. And he would talk about those guys smoking marijuana, but he didn't partake back then. He just had his, he had a drink or two.
Well, perhaps he didn't, but Steven Jackson and Matt Barnes told a story. I think it was after Game 6 when they beat the Mavericks, that they went to Nelson's penthouse or someone that had rented out a suite.
Yeah, I was up on Nelson's.
And those people that you just mentioned were all there. Woody Harrelson,
and they
walked
in, and they're back there smoking.
Right.
Yeah.
All I'm telling you is I've always been under the impression that back then, Nelly was not a smoker. He became a smoker after he retired.
Gotcha.
But
now we know he smokes weed now, but you're saying before then, but Evan, that story is, I heard it.
Maybe he did once, but he was not smoking weed during We Believe season. I'll just say it like this, like those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people saying a nap, Steiny, 30 to 45 minutes.
Oh, that's
a nap.
Anything
that's not even worth
mess
it.
with your sleep cycle, I think.
Yeah. 3 hours.
If I have 30 minutes, I wouldn't waste it. That's not long enough.
But, dude, 3 hours? Damn.
Yeah, see, the 408 saying they even mentioned they never smoked with Nelly back then, according to this. That's the way I remember it, too. But there's plenty to go around back then. Coming up on the other side, we've got Willard and Dibbs coming in. It's a Friday, so that means we have the What's Bugging You segment.
Oh, yeah, I got something.
Willard came in already with some very valuable information about Ann Landers.
Bothering me, too.
That was a pen name. There wasn't a real Ann Landers.
My childhood was a lie.
All right. So they're coming in here next on 95.7, The Game. Oh, hold on. What's Bugging You is coming up next. Sponsored by
seconds.
Is this the one we have to make to 42?
Yep.
Really? Help me out, Goo.
You need a better partner. My bad.
That's all right.
I trusted you.
I know it's okay to be wrong once in a while. 707.
Well, you threw a pick.
I don't like
it. I cut the route.
I might be wrong, but if I'm wrong, then I'm remembering about 4 things wrong.
Yeah.
I'm more troubled.
You're flying the plane.
I'm more troubled that I would have gotten 4 things wrong than I was actually wrong.
And the people that said you step on his tongue, they need to now know the truth.
Okay, now we can get out.
But I jump in to save you sometimes.
That segment was brought to you by the Alameda Probation Department. What's Bugging You coming up next? Sponsored by Atco